Now don't take this the wrong way. I'm only about 5 hours into this game, about 5 main missions, plus a little bit of fucking around into this game. And I gotta say that I am shocked to have to tell you I'm not having fun. There is a level of detail and love and work put into this game that makes it impossible to say it sucks. But Rockstar has made a game that so far, for everything I've tried to do, which keep in mind is far from the extent of what there is to do in this game. Hell, it's not even the extent of what is available to me at the very, very beginning of the game. But I gotta say, so far, 5 hours, I'm not having fun. I actually fucking hate this game. And I, as a dyed-in-the-wool fucking Rockstar fanboy, am shocked that I have to say this. But the thing is, the reason why I hate this game is because of a problem that has persisted since Grand Theft Auto 4, way back in the day. And that is that Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2 all have the same problem. A little bit less with Red Dead Redemption 1, but it's the same problem. It's a game about being a criminal, where being a criminal in the game is the opposite of fun. See, where Grand Theft Auto 5 single player, and even Grand Theft Auto 4 single player, to a lesser extent, and yes, with the single player of Red Dead Redemption 1, the missions are a lot of fun. But what does one do besides going around getting collectibles and shit when they're not doing missions? They're fucking around. Let me tell you a story about Grand Theft Auto 4 before we continue on with this fucking goddamn game. I took a screenshot, with the little camera phone thing in the game. And that screenshot is just a single, vertical camera shot, not a very large frame, of a street corner at a red light. There is 1, 2, 3 cop cars parked in caravan, one after the other, on one side of the street. In the perpendicular street across, you can see in the frame another cop car. And in that frame of just this corner, with those 2 streets like so, you can see on the sidewalk 2 beat cops. That's a bare minimum of 6 police officers within 20 yards of each other. If I so much as sneezed, that's 2 stars. And in Grand Theft Auto 4, it was a huge pain in the ass to get away from the cops a lot of the time. It took a lot of finesse, it took a lot of work, and it took an amount of effort which might not even feel rewarding. It's a little bit less, whew, oh man, I really thwarted those cops. A little more of, holy shit, that took forever, scared the shit out of me, stressed me out, and it was all for nothing. It was all because I chose to punch a pedestrian. You can't just punch a pedestrian in that game. You'll get a star. And if you get 1 star and run, you get 2. And then you got to run away from 2, and it might take a couple minutes. And if you get 3, then you're running for a lot longer than a couple minutes. And Grand Theft Auto 5 has that same problem, only worse. You've probably seen memes of it, because it's true. There is apparently some kind of random number generator tied to firing a weapon and getting a star in Grand Theft Auto 5, because you could find some random person in the middle of the desert, within the fucking draw distance. There is not another human being. Shoot him in the head with a silenced pistol, 1 star. And God forbid if you did anything inside of civilization in that game, because it doesn't even matter if a cop sees you, it doesn't even matter if there is some sort of RNG function, because if anybody sees you, and they have a cell phone, which is virtually every civilian, they will call the police. So, you're seeing a game where random violence against civilians, which was a big part of the fun of San Andreas and Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3, has been heavily disincentivized. And even fighting the police in Grand Theft Auto 5 is very strongly disincentivized, because the police have a shocking spawn rate. The spawn rate is through the fucking roof. You cannot actually even hide in your safe house to get rid of your stars. The cops will come in your safe house and kill you, therefore making it not a safe house at all. It completely defeats the purpose of it. You actually have to flee, and by the time you get 4 stars, the level of weaponry and technology, like with stop sticks and multiple helicopters, you can't shoot down a helicopter without a second helicopter spawning. That means you probably will never get 3 stars on purpose or otherwise outside of a mission. I mean, you'll definitely never get 4 or 5 because it's not fun. You can't fuck around and flee. You can't kill a few and run. You can't kill a few and hide. You're going to be on this long, drawn-out chase where your chances of dying go up exponentially to almost 100% if you get 5 stars. That's not fun at all. And dying costs you $5,000. And that's in a game, in Grand Theft Auto 5, where they removed almost every fucking ambient way possible to make a actually valuable amount of money. About the fastest amount of money you can make is doing taxi missions for 200, 500 bucks a pop every 90 seconds. That is nothing compared to the kind of money you could make in Grand Theft Auto 4, which is nothing compared to the amount of money you can make, per action in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Completely reducing the value of stockpiling money so you can buy whatever the fuck you want. Grand Theft Auto 5 gives you 1,000,001 things to buy, and then make sure you won't spend that money. The tanks have no health, and they get raped by the police. You wouldn't even buy one. Why would you buy any of that shit? They just destroy it. So now, after 6 minutes of ranting about Rockstar games in general, let me tell you a story about what just happened to me today playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So I was in West Elizabeth, and I am on a trail, and it's not a busy trail. It's not a big road. It's just a trail through the woods. And I come upon a bounty hunter duo who is transporting a criminal. And I think I'm trying to play a criminal playthrough. I ought to save this guy because he's a fellow criminal and fuck the police and whatever, right? There's nobody around. It's 8 o'clock at night. We're on a trail in the mountains. 2 headshots, bang, bang, to the back of the head of the bounty hunters. By the time I go to pick up this guy, and I didn't even mean to pick him up, I accidentally pick up instead of cut free, there was already a witness. Seeing as picking up a guy is an animation that takes about 8 fucking seconds, which is an eternity in this game, an absolute godforsaken eternity that I'm already yelling at the screen, and I'm mashing to put him down. And the controls are fucking weird in this game. I think you actually have to hold still to put somebody down because I'm mashing square trying to look around for where this witness is. And Arthur won't put the guy down. I finally get Arthur to put the guy down. I get on my horse and I go and I chase down that witness and I kill him. Because bribing a witness takes too long. Threatening a witness takes far too long. If I intend to kill a witness so I can maybe go back and loot people and go back and cut that guy free, I have to kill the witness. By the time I kill that witness, it's now like 9 o'clock in the night. We're out in the middle of nowhere, and another witness has found the bounty hunter bodies. I go and I kill that witness. By the time I kill that witness, there is another witness. By the time I go kill that witness, there is a 4th fucking witness. All said and done, by the time I decided to just pick this guy up and put him on my horse and flee, I had killed 6 witnesses, and a 7th witness was out of my ability to reach. So this game gives you 4 ways. You can bribe a witness, kill a witness, run, or threaten a witness. 3 of those do not work, because there will just be more witnesses even in the middle of fucking nowhere. I was so fucking mad. I cut this guy free. By the time I'd killed so many people, this guy is not interested in thanking me. He runs away. I don't lose honor. I don't gain money. I don't get anything for what I just did, other than a fucking headache. And I was so goddamn mad. And thank God this happened in an area that has, at this point in the story, which is extremely early, and it's not a spoiler really at all, because this is explained in the opening cutscene. You're all wanted in West Elizabeth. You have a permanent $20,000 bounty there. So whatever. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have even bothered with anything. I should have just left the county. So I leave the county, and I'm in a really fucking bad mood because I'm thinking about how worthless this game design is. That there's no incentive whatsoever. No incentive to be a criminal. You can kill a guy and get a couple bucks. You can rob a guy and get maybe a couple more bucks. And for your trouble, You can get a massive bounty that makes it a pain in the ass to ever go to town. And you can get bounty hunters that harass you, 4 well-armed guys following you around at all times, harassing you. And this game, which is a cover-based shooter, is remarkably devoid of cover. You can't even hide behind skinny trees. There's no rocks. The terrain isn't changed so that there's cover like in Red Dead Redemption 1. It's just a lot of hills and then plains and then nothing to hide behind. So if 4 guys on horseback with fucking carbine rifles are coming after you, it's basically like you're rushing just looking for a fucking little fucking anything to hide behind. Just so that maybe you can make a stand against these guys instead of fleeing. So I'm fucking furious thinking about how bullshit this is. And so I'm going through now. I'm in the middle of the fucking woods. I'm like, I don't even want to be on a road right now. And I see this guy ask me for help. He says, I'm lost. Can you give me a ride? Me being a bad guy and I'm in a furious mood, I shoot the guy in the face. I shoot the guy in the face to spite him because I'm just mad. I'm not on a trail. I am nowhere near a town. As far as I know, there's no homesteads anywhere nearby. I repeat, I'm not on a road. I'm not in a populated area. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. And get this. I see pop over my screen, witness to crime. Is it the crime of murder? No, because even though that would have been infuriating enough. Middle of nowhere. At like 10 o'clock at night. Pitch black. And it says, witness wanted. Disturbing the peace. What the fuck, Rockstar? Are you fucking kidding me? Is this a joke? Am I being trolled? Why would anybody want to play this game as a villain? When it's like they want to fucking, like the developers wanted to cause you mental fucking anguish for even the entertaining the goddamn thought of being a criminal when I'm in Dutch Vanderland's crazy criminal murderous gang. Are you fucking kidding me? How do you fuck up this badly? How do you fuck this up this badly? Because all it takes to make a good sandbox game, you don't have to give everybody all this detail or all these things to do. You have to give them enough things to do, and they need to be fun. I am given a million things to do, and most of them are absolutely torturously, how do you say that? They're torturous, they're not fun. They're the opposite of fun. They're making me apoplectic with fucking rage. How do you fuck this up this fucking badly? And keep in mind, I'm not in downtown goddamn Los Angeles. Although given the foot traffic of the back goddamn fucking game trails in the middle of fucking nowhere, you'd think I was on the LA fucking freeway with how many witnesses are driving up and down seeing a body on the road. How am I supposed to do anything criminal? Meanwhile, this game has given me way more things to do in the first 5 hours at least, that give me positive honor, that are extremely easy to do, and don't cause me any headaches whatsoever, and sometimes reward me with money. So this game makes it laughably easy and gives, as far as I know, no penalties whatsoever to being a paragon. Meanwhile, if you want to be a renegade, this game virtually stomps on your fucking balls and tells you to like it. And then pours salt in your fucking eyes for having the fucking gall to complain. Oh, okay. Well, what else do I have to do for, like, random activities? Well, I could go hunting. They found a way to fuck hunting up. They found a way to fuck hunting up with their pathological, suicidal intention to provide the game with detail. They've decided that if you want to get good pelts, you have to sneak attack in a head or heart shot any animal with an appropriate arrow or varmint rifle round to the animal. So if it's a small game, you can't use normal arrows. And if you use small game arrows, you better get a headshot or it won't die in one hit. And if it doesn't die in one hit, it's not going to be a perfect pelt. I have yet to get a perfect pelt of fucking anything. And if you want to craft anything with pelts, you need a perfect pelt. So you have to go through the trouble of stalking and sneak attack killing with one round, one bullet, one projectile, this thing, or you wasted your time unless you were looking for food. Because I gotta tell you, oh, well, don't worry if you get a good or poor or whatever condition pelt. You could just sell it. No, you can't. There is one vendor that you access most of the way through the game to sell pelts to. Now, no, don't worry. He exists in the starting area where he will randomly be in one of 5 starting spots that are all on the outside of the starting area map, like so, tens and dozens of miles away from each other. And if you locate one of his random hidden trading spots that don't have an icon on the map at all, and you wouldn't know they were there unless you looked him up, if you go and bring him your good condition pelts, he'll be glad to buy good condition deer pelts from you for 60 cents. I would get more money than that robbing and killing a hobo on the street. Why would I ever hunt anything ever? Unless I wanted some particularly goofy as fuck looking fucking outfits that I probably, due to my interest in aesthetics in this game, would never wear. Unless they gave me the most wild of stat increases, which they probably don't. Fuck this game. I am literally shocked to have to tell you that, and I'm sure my opinion will change because there's a lot of this game left to do and a lot of stuff left to experience. My first 5 hours of this game sucked ass. I would rather fucking watch like Kim Kardashian fucking reality television. I think I would rather fucking crawl across the fucking summer blacktop buck naked in the fucking street than play this fucking game. I hate this fucking game. And I think Red Dead Redemption 1 is one of the best games of all time. Rockstar, how did you fuck this up this fucking badly? How did you fuck this up? It's not that hard. If I'm going to go through the trouble of expending 5, 6, 7 minutes of my time, maybe much longer, stalking animals, paying attention to scent trails, paying attention to getting a perfect shot, and keep in mind, if you wound an animal and fail to kill it, its pelt cannot be perfect. You might as well not even finish it off, but just move on to the next deer, move on to the next rabbit, move on to the next thing. Can you imagine trying to fucking hunt something that's harder to kill and more valuable and more time consuming to hunt and just barely missing a headshot or hard shot and having to start all over? Spending 10, 20, 30 minutes hunting for nothing. For a single pelt that is one of 4 ingredients to craft something that you need and a little bit of food. This game found a way to make every activity available to me a waste of my fucking time. Poker games where the ante is 3 cents. Can't buy nothing for 3 fucking cents. I can buy some hay for my fucking horse for a quarter. Fuck you, why would I even play poker right now? Why would I play 5-finger fillet? That was the worst, most horrendously miserable, garbage fucking minigame in all of Red Dead Redemption 1. I don't think I've ever won a single game of 5-finger fillet because it's fucking stupid and the opposite of fun. What else is available to me? I got hunting. Robbing people has been a great big rich fucking waste of my time. Randomly shooting people for fun is the opposite of fun and punishes you for long extended periods of the game. Because in the main area where the main town is that's accessible to me right next to my camp, I have a bounty of $160. Do you know how long it can take to make $160 in this game? Quite a long time. Do you wonder how much you can buy for $160 that you'd rather not spend on a fucking bounty? A lot. This game sucks. It sucks ass.